Football League. And we'll see Bryce Young. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Panthers and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. So the Falcons make their way out behind their new quarterback for 2024, signed back in March, the veteran Kirk Cousins.
And coming off of an offseason where Kirk Cousins was coming back from an Achilles injury, he thought that was going to be his biggest challenge. Instead, the Falcons drafted Michael Penix out of Washington in the first round. And while that was a jolt, Kirk Cousins has a great ability to shake things up.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Open man down the field, that's good. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Young eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Cousins to throw it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On fourth down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 7. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but...
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Looking deep here from Mooney. And got his man complete. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Cousins now. And his throw is incomplete. Rondale Moore the intended target, and it's third down. You look at this Carolina defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Sanders toss left side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Young to throw it. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Running right, here's Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Young off the play fake, flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now Young. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Young. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that's what they try to preach.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now Young, rolling to his right. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And that pushes the lead up to 11. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle, and this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. They're looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Going for it with Sanders. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Cousins. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. To throw, Cousins. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead them to 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
And he's out right at the 20. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Panthers first down.
Young off the bootleg. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now Cousins. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Cousins. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And they work this out past the 25. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And Sanders has got it complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, Young. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. From the shotgun, it's Young. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. Here's Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. The play fake. Now Young. Man open. Here is Jones. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They'll throw again. Young. He's got it. Touchdown. Xavier Legette. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Falcons now are going to go on offense late in this first half. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's complete to Mooney. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the Falcons going to get one more drive here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Cousins to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Final play of the half, Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Young to throw it. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready for this next possession. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here's Cousins. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing, Cousins. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They run the draw here with Robinson. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next position. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 4. Here's Milton now to throw. Open man down the field. That's Leggett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brooks. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Cousins now. Here's a diving catch right side. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Robinson up the middle. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Robinson on a give right side. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And behind the chains, 2nd and 13. To throw is Cousins. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon. Kyle Pitts from 19 yards away. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Milton. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Milton. Again, it's Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Here's Milton. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Throwing is Milton. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Milton. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So out come the Falcons now. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now Cousins. Got a man, it's London. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The ball on the 32, it's 2nd and 2. Cousins. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Milton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Operating from the gun, Milton. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's got the connection to Moore. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Cousins. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
Now Cousins. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
To number 8, Kyle Pitts. First and goal, Atlanta.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Cousins to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Amari Barno. One back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Throw out wide is incomplete. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, that's Leggett. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Milton now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Off play action. Milton. They'll roll him out right. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. Milton. That is caught. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. Off the play fake. Milton. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Carolina, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2.
And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves